So I'm going to answer, inshallah ta'ala, this brother's question. But the first thing I would like for him to understand, and any brother who's in this situation where he's falling into fornication or he fears that he's going to fall into fornication, is to remember the reward that comes with not fornicating. To remember the reward that comes in paradise for a person who protects his chastity in this life. And what's that reward?
For what? Staying away from fornication?
So yeah, staying away from zina.
Whole line, right?
Yeah, you get women in Jannah. You get women. Forget the women in Jannah, as in the Hur al-Ain, the women that.
Jannah, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about. Forget your. Let's talk about your girl in Jannah, your wifey, the real deal. Do you get me? The real one, the asl, the human one. When she enters into paradise, what's she gonna be like? What are these women in paradise gonna be like? I mean, the description of them is insane, and I'm not gonna go into it because obviously. Remember the mad thing in the masjid when we did it?
Yeah, that was a bit...
The event was too mad. I couldn't release the video. We discussed from the textual evidences the way that they look. We discussed their bodies. We discussed the actual intimacy with them. I'm saying there's a lot. Jannah's got a lot, right? I'm saying there's a huge reward. But like if a person, that's only for the one who done what? He stayed away from it. Because at the end of the book, when of that chapter of the book, when he's discussing this, Ibn Qayyim, he mentioned something powerful. He said, anything that you're going to get in Jannah, which is haram in this life, if you done it in this life, you won't get it in paradise. For example, we know that we will get to drink from wine, rivers of wine in paradise. But if you drink it here, you're not going to get it there. Gold. We are not allowed to eat out of utensils of gold. But like in paradise, things are different now. So if you do the sin here, you won't get the reward in paradise. Okay? And he says the same with what? He says the same with women. If you go around with all these girls and you commit the sin, bro, you're not going to get it in paradise. But you know what's scary here? Is a point that you have to understand. When he says, if you slept with women here, you're not going to be able to get the benefit of and the reward and the pleasure of women in the next life. He doesn't mean that you're going to just be chilling in Jannah. Everyone else is with their girls and you're just quarantined. He doesn't just mean if you drank alcohol here, everyone else is in Jannah just drinking it up. But you're the one guy who has to just drink, like, I don't know, Jannah Coke or something. If there is Coke in Jannah, I don't know, or like some kind of Jannah drink. No, it means you're not going to be in paradise. It means you're not even going to make it there. Because the people in paradise, they are with their women. The people in paradise, they drink. The people in paradise, they have all these things. You're not even going to make it there. The Prophet ﷺ said, anything that is below the ankles is in the hellfire. So does that mean that if you wear your trousers below your ankles, only your ankles are going to be in hellfire and the rest is going to be in paradise? But no, the ankles of the people who are in hellfire are in hellfire. And necessitates from that is that your whole body is in hellfire because your ankles are connected to you, right? So, and then Ibn Qayyim, he brings the ayah. And then at the end of those chapters about the women of paradise, Ibn Qayyim, he brings an ayah from Surah Al-Ahqaf. He said, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَيَوْمَ يُعْرَضُ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا عَلَى النَّارِ, then on the day when the disbelievers are brought before the hellfire, they're presented to it. The disbelievers are brought to the hellfire. What happens? Allah said, اذهبت, because they're going to go hellfire now. There's no good for them. So what happened to the good? They're not going to go, no good in hellfire. In hellfire, they're going to drink from rivers of pus. They're going to be burnt, roasted, and toasted. So where's the good now? Allah said, اذهبتم طيباتكم في حياتكم الدنيا. All the good things, what happened? They went in this life. In this life, they enjoyed the good. In this life, they just enjoyed in good. They drank, they did this, they indulged, they did all these things. And what happened? They're not going to get it in the next life. It's gone. So the women that were waiting for you in paradise, you use them up in this life in haram. The drinks that were waiting for you in paradise, you use them up in this life in haram. The clothing and everything, the houses that were waiting for you in paradise, you use them up by getting mortgage and loans here in haram. Does that make sense? You done haram, and because of it, your good things went. You lost your good things. Because in this life, you decided to take the shortcut and get it here. Does that make sense? Brothers and sisters, I need your attention for just 1 minute. Our brothers around the world, they need help. Some of them, if they don't get food and water to drink, they are going to die. And then there's others, like those who are back home, who live on the same streets as us. And if they don't get help in terms of spiritual help, they might lose their faith. Now, both those whose lives are in danger and whose faith are in danger, they both need to be helped. But I want to explain to you the repercussions of not helping both of them. You see, if you don't help those who are suffering when it comes to starvation, at least when they will die Muslims. And all that they will leave, or all that they will lose at the end, is their life of this world. But if you don't help those brothers and sisters who are struggling in terms of their faith, if they die, then they might actually lose their afterlife and potentially be entered into the hellfire for a period of time, if not eternity. For that reason, it's important that we don't neglect these brothers. For that reason, we started up a project called Umrah with the Mandem, where we take brothers and sisters from around the world, specifically the UK, specifically London, and we take them with us. And we set up a program that facilitates for them to change. We also provide them support for when they return. And we always select a handful of brothers who can't afford it themselves. And this time, we have taken on board more people without paying anything than we ever have before. And we are in urgent need of their costs being covered. So if you would like to help facilitate towards someone's life changing, then please go to the link below, inshallah ta'ala, and donate generously. Remember, if they change their life, then you're actually helping them, inshallah ta'ala, be a part of saving their afterlife. And in terms of reward, then any good that they do from this point onwards, if they change because of your donation and you're sincere, then you're going to get all that reward as well. So on the Day of Judgment, you get this mountain of good deeds, prayers, charity, fasts, all this stuff that you've never done. But why did it come your way? Because you facilitated with Allah's permission for someone to make change. And then when he changed, he or she did all of these things. And now that reward is all on your scales on a Day of Judgment. So please, brothers and sisters, be as generous as you can. Go to the link below, donate like crazy. Barakallahu feek. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.